going on?
Hey, honey.
Do you hear what I hear?
Yeah, who's screaming like that? And that ain't the news over there.
Yeah, honey, I don't know what they got going on. You know what I'm
This is
saying?
ghetto.
Um,
Oh my God. What the fuck is that? This is embarrassing. What y'all? Oh my God. My Shani said she love it. Or, oh yeah.
oh my God.
Is them dogs?
No, honey, no, no. Now, I know the mayor is out here. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Odom Takara 21. Um, I know the mayor is out here, trying to get his film on with the news. I'm not too sure what's going on. Because, I thought it was across the street, across the way. But I had to go ahead and put my eyes on the scene. And then I realized it was at the mayor's house. But yeah.
That's where that noise is coming from?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You know, this, I don't even understand why. It's like every single time that fucking light goes on, it's like something in her fucking head be like, how can I be ignorant today? What the fuck can I do to be a disruption? Shit. I don't know, y'all.
Honey, listen, look here.
Did y'all miss me yesterday when she was on this goddamn blackout rant? The fuck? Shit.
Honey, I was.
Rant no robe. Shit.
And it's so funny because I'm gonna tell you, people be missing some ignorant shit worrying about the scenery, and you could tell because a lot of people ain't click and listen. But if they would have listened, they surely would have had caught me acting a real fool. But it's cool. It's
I
just,
thought you were acting a real fool.
honey, I was going there. I mean, at this point, I was feeling the vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ranting and shit. I'm outside, but I can tell you one thing, honey. Somebody is cutting a fat ass over check, like a fat ass overtime check to these bugs, cause they loud. Like they a
Yeah, them
ghetto hood.
boys. Yeah.
What's that shit about? Hey, Bree,
Hey,
what is that loud ass hood symphony in my background? What these bugs? Okay.
them goddamn crickets and shit. When I was in Atlanta, them cicadas or whatever that was, them bugs was something different. And
They
that
was.
goddamn heat, when you wake up, it's about 83, 86 degrees. Like, damn, it's the sun not even up yet and the fucking humidity was out. Fuck.
Did you have to peel yourself out the bed?
Honey, no, I was the fuck up. After that first night, I was definitely up. But after that second night, I was the fuck up. Like, got Lloyd up. Like, soon as I don't even know if Lloyd was all the way up. Shit, as soon as I felt his little leg move or something, I'm like, you up? You ready to go? Shit. Like, niggas was probably definitely still in the bed. And I'm like, you ready to head out? He like, head out? Go do what? I'm like, shit, get my hair done, shit, something. He was
Yeah.
out.
I will tell you this though, straight up. I love the heat outside, but one thing I do not want to do is wake up choking in the middle of the night and shit because it's so fucking hot. It's choking
Yeah.
out. Like I don't like.
Hmm.
Oh, thank you, Submerge. Thank you, Odom Takara 21. Thank you, Submerge. Yeah, I don't like waking up choking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Gas,
Yeah.
checking my arm and shit, making sure I'm still fucking alive, cause it's so goddamn hot. And I'm girl, bye. You being there just choking. Mm-mm.
Honey, after Dallas for them couple days, and it was so fucking hot, I think, like,
Hey,
okay, so after Dallas and then Atlanta,
uh-huh.
I came home. I ain't even cut my air on. Shit, I'm like, fuck it. I can stand this heat.
Listen,
Hey, sis.
for 4 weeks, your ass have been living like where's Waldo?
I know. And I still got vacation. Let me tell you how the fuckery commenced. I'm on the phone with my grandpa. He like, yeah, come back to Dallas. Not this motherfucker said drive to Dallas. I said, wait till I tell Lloyd this shit. Drive to Dallas?
Like you about to hit two corners and be there?
Listen, he said it's only about 8 hours from Atlanta. First off, I'm not into Atlanta anymore. And literally, I've never gone from Saginaw to Atlanta. It's always been from Detroit to Atlanta. So when that like extra time difference was tacked on, I was so fucking ready to get out the car. I couldn't imagine going any further.
Listen,
Like,
Paw said you Chevy Chase round this bitch. You on the road.
girl, get this fool said drive to. I said, wait till I tell my husband. Like, then he talking about you just got that new car. Like, that don't mean put that bitch on the road to Texas.
No,
Thanks, sis.
go ahead and throw 100,000 miles on that bitch real quick.
Quickly. Like, fuck it. You got it. Drive to Atlanta. And then was like siding with me on how much cheaper it would be to drive and not fly. Like, no, I'm sorry. I love my husband, but not enough to be caught behind the wheel with his ass for a whole day. Like, that's where you really test your marriage. Be stuck in the car with a motherfucker for 20 hours. Like, I could see, I don't even think it would be me. I think it would really be him. Like, she's really probably getting on my fucking nerves. And Lloyd is so easygoing. He probably wouldn't even tell me. It would just be like all over his face and shit like that. And then here my annoying ass go still probably trying to talk and shit. Like, shut the fuck up.
Well, you know Byron giving me that look by the time we hit the end of the block.
Shit. Like, let me play this motherfucking music and get the fuck on. I don't even think I have a 20-hour playlist. Like, what the fuck could you listen to in the car for 20 fucking? I would be so done. Like, by the time I got to Dallas, I would need a whole nother day to regroup. Like, just get everything together. I probably would have went through all 4 seasons of moods and everything. Like,
No,
what the fuck?
but listen though, why you playing? This is what's so fucking funny. Why you playing? So I drove to Michigan Adventure, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, right.
Not Michigan Adventure. Honey.
Yes, honey. I
You
drove to
couldn't take it to Michigan Adventure.
listen. I drove to Michigan Adventure, honey, and I'm gonna tell you, by God's grace, we made it. I was so proud of myself that I lasted was 3.5 hours, and my daddy was in the passenger seat. Woo, 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 sha na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh my God. But I told you that's my cue. That's pineapples for me. Shit. You
Baby,
know.
baby, soy sauce and all that shit. Okay, I was so. We made it, baby.
Dog, you was about to have a goddamn heart attack when y'all came to Saginaw that day. Remember you got in my apartment acting so thirsty. Shit. Nigga. Drove to Saginaw. Oh my God. My God.
Listen, and
Ooh, you said I didn't know you lived that far.
it's so ignorant because I would get mad at my mama like, so you moved away because of this boogeyman, and you want me to keep ripping and running and coming there and taking you to the grocery store every week? Oh,
Oh, who gotta go to the supermarket once a week? You know what? I'm not even say stuff. That's
D.
if you gotta be somebody's cab. Me, I'll be in that bitch every day because I ain't got nothing better to do but to walk up them motherfucking aisles and see what the supermarket got to offer me today. Sometimes I might see a little bit of foolishness. Other times I might Just grab some damn broccoli. Who knows?
Well, you know how I am, honey. It's no secret how I am about spending $1. And the grocery store represents another bill to me. So I hate going up in that bitch because it's like I'm always paying the bill. I
Oh,
hate it.
the grocery store is my pastime. Hell, you want to run into me? Hell, find me at the supermarket.
No,
Hell, because you might not see me nowhere else
I don't like
but
fucking.
at the supermarket. Definitely Sam's Club. Shit.
No, I don't like fucking with the store. I don't like shopping, period. And I know that's not normal for a woman, but I don't, that shopping shit, it works on my nerves. I don't want to be walking around trying on clothes and all of that shit. I don't like that shit. I hate shopping. I hate it. And I think maybe, I'm going to be honest with you, now that I'm sitting here today, I think it's safe to admit that I might be traumatized.
Oh my
I might be
God.
like fucking with the shopping because you know what? My mom would take me shopping,
Here
and
you
I
go.
listen. I'd be a whole nother age by the time we get home. My birthday didn't came. Waiting on her to get the fuck up out the store. That shit is so stressful because how much time can you spend in one store?
Yeah, I think that's why our kids today got an option. Cause Madison don't never want to go nowhere with me. I'd be like, you want to go? Me like, then you just come back from fucking Walmart. The fuck you mean? You gotta go back. So she she just go ahead and stay home. When I was growing up, I didn't have that option at her age. I remember we used to back Black Friday shop when motherfuckers was still standing in line. I remember my mama used to drag me out to Black Friday shop like I was an adult, would give me money to get in line and buy shit. Remember service merchandise? Like how long ago was service merchandise open? I'll never forget damn near about to fight outside because my mama felt somebody was coming for me, trying to cut in front of me about this jewelry. She like, you don't see her standing there? And I'm like, shit, I'm kind of in the middle of the shit. And I can't just let my mama go
Ooh,
down. So it just was about to get real. All for some fucking Black Friday ass jewelry as service merchandise. But yeah,
no, I'm about to fuck you up. Do you remember Winkleman's?
oh my God. My God. Not a Winkleman's. What the fuck was your mama doing in Winkleman's? Shit.
Ooh, baby, baby, nigga. I don't fucking know. It's an
My
unsolved.
throat was that goddamn Montgomery Ward.
Listen. Yes, that motherfucker too. It was an unsolved mystery. Okay, it's still on the books today. They still ain't figured out what the fuck she was doing up in Winkleman's. But I can tell you this much: it seemed like everywhere you go with these motherfuckers too, everything smell like white diamonds. Nigga, take me.
Oh my God, that fucking white dog. That white. Oh, there go Lloyd. There go Lloyd and Mothball. Lloyd has entered that fucking white diamonds was so exclusive. And they sold the shit everywhere. And then our parents acted so much so like that. You know what? I'm so glad they don't make white diamonds no more. And there's some people that bought so much of that shit that they still have it today.
Say
That's
something.
what's crazy when you walk past them people at church and funerals and shit, where it's a lot of older young ladies. That wedding, it was a whole section. I felt like smelled like white diamonds. I'm
Honey,
like, shit. Let me not stand in this circle before I just that shit get on me. Shit.
honey, white diamonds.
You know.
It's a travesty. It's a threat to humanity. It should be against the law to be with that white diamonds.
And then mothballs. You don't see nobody in our generation use mothballs. Like I think we have all been like we got some kind of PTSD or something. Like I know I'm traumatized.
Yeah, the house was loaded with all type of shit, baking soda in the refrigerator,
The
mom.
only thing I think I still go crazy about is bleach. I keep trying to tell my husband we need some more bleach. I'm down to 6 bottles, and he literally do not think we need none. And I'm like, 6 bottles of bleach is where? Oh shit! My
Ooh,
God,
how many bottles of bleach on the wall?
we
How many
got 6.
bottles of
We
bleach?
got 6 unopened bottles. One that I'm using for the whites right now, and then one that I got upstairs for the bleach. And I'm like, this is not enough. Like, and he let me forget bleach when we was at Sam's Club today. We could have got 1 box, boom. Now we up to 9 bleaches. I would have felt fine. But until I get some more bleach, I'm gonna nag his ass about it because we do not have enough.
Listen, I
Hmm.
you know what? Now that you speak on it, I think I need to get more bottles of bleach too because
Oh, I'm so sorry. Tell your kids that they Michigan cousin did not know they was walking by, and I'm liable to say anything, and I'm sorry.
no. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I thought that was clear in the rants. I mean, when people are ranting,
You never know what's gonna fly out of my mouth.
this is not an organized PC.
Remember when Madison tried to get on this live? You better
Yes,
get your ass off this live.
quickly go home. Look, quick, little gal, get up off of here,
Oh,
okay?
what you cooking? I made some catfish earlier.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that tickled me pink, honey. That bleach, honey. Lloyd, I know I get on his nerves at times.
No, you know what? My kid is shady as hell. So listen, I took out the chicken leg, right? I went. I was doing my thing earlier. Then I met Byron for lunch and all of this stuff. And all the while, while I'm living in my head and in the moment, honey, I forgot to take the food out for dinner.
Mm-mm.
So this chicken is hard as a brick, child. And I told Jay, I said, damn, I should have left it outside. So, the way there's heat, that junk would have thawed
Oh
quickly.
my!
He
And
said,
been cooking.
maybe you're right. I did think about that. Why this boy say, Ma, you should have took it in Southwood High parking lot with the way that heat was hitting, that sun was hitting out there.
Oh my God! My enchilada casserole. That sounds good as fuck.
Let me tell you something. If
Can we
I,
get the recipe?
baby, that's gonna put an extra 200 pounds right on the back of my arms, though. Oh my God.
Oh, my husband loves them tamales. I can't make them though. I buy them for him, but I can't make them. Yeah, you know them tamales they wrapped up.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. My God.
Yeah, I'm definitely a few meals away from those lunch lady arms. I know
Uh,
I'm gonna have them. I can't diet to save my life. And I tried today to make a good meal, but I ended up frying some catfish, frying
ooh,
some fries, and I had some crab cakes.
ah.
Ooh,
Oh
God.
shit. My God. Oh, that sound good, but it don't sound good to my arms, to my kneecaps. I get
Uh-uh.
places. What's going on over there?
Cause you know that dog always gotta make a cameo.
Oh shit, the Ringling brothers. So
Oh
that's
yeah, I did have some pancakes. Lloyd will let you know he could. Lloyd made breakfast, y'all. We had pancakes, eggs, and bacon.
oh, that's so nice. That's what's up. All right, Lord. Whoop whoop.
Yes, Lloyd will make breakfast. That's it. That's where I draw the line in my house. Don't cook shit else. Occasionally he might fry a bologna sandwich or something, but other than that, he ain't
Child,
cooking.
if I'm the only one cook around here. Sometimes, my son will put a little something on for himself. They get older and they don't be
But
funky.
you season your meat before you freeze it. Why you just want to put it in the air fryer frozen? You know that's what the air fryer cook frozen food too sometimes.
Motherfuckers up first. They all stuck all the pieces, but I'm not chiseling this chicken. Shit. I'm not about to be up in there like, no,
Oh my God.
baby. Yes, my
Yeah.
kneecaps. I get fat, and I know we crazy. If you like foolishness, you'll love this. But what in the
Yeah, that music is literally.
That shit,
At this point.
what the fuck? But anyway, I definitely get fat on my kneecaps. Dumbass places that you just really don't want it. Like, think about all the places you wouldn't want to get fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the fat went to my boobs and they got more plump, more
Should
full,
I be so happy?
you know what I'm saying? Um, if the
These
fat,
little titties.
if the fat went to your butt and it didn't flatten out like a brick, then okay. Too much fat, sometimes you lose your shape. You be sponge bobbing it up. You got to be careful. Everybody can't hold weight.
Yeah, I
You
look pregnant when I'm fat.
you fuck
That should
around
go right to my stomach.
a Coca-Cola bottle to a milk jug. And some of us be like the gallon size. So yeah, I don't. Fat is a bitch. It is. It is. And I'm not trying to fat shame nobody. I'm just telling. I'm just telling my story. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling from.
Yes, telling my story.
I'm not tagging nobody in this shit and saying who's fat. I'm not in your bedroom. I ain't looking in your mirror. And my name ain't Candy Man. I ain't coming through motherfuckers' mirrors either. So I'm just saying that fat though, that shit can be a bitch. But baby, that chimichanga today, if it's hot.
Don't.
To get back.
Not that so happy food dance. Yeah, that food
Man,
I cooked today was good too. I cooked some beans. On Monday, I had made some black eyed peas with some smoked ham hocks. These fucking beans were so good. I
sound good.
want to make them again, but I don't want to bean my husband out. But I had made some ham hocks and them beans with a whole chicken. I roasted it in the oven and made some garlic mashed potatoes. The
Sound
way the Lord blesses me to cook for this man, it almost I impress myself at times. Like shit, I made this. I know. Here I go. I
honey,
dive deep though.
I made some turkey chili.
Not what y'all smoke out there. Shit, we need to come into Cali and see what y'all smoke out there.
I
Shit.
I made some the fuck I just said. My God, I can't.
I'm not gonna bean them out or that. I wanted to, but let me tell you, them beans was so good. Like them
Man, oh,
beans so good. I want to make a bowl right now. Shit.
them
Mm.
kids. I don't really want no chili. I tell y'all what, y'all get a fucking job. Y'all make stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. But I made the chili. This is what y'all gonna eat. Add some sour cream and some cheese to it because I bought it. Enjoy that damn chili. Quit playing with me because I know my chili good as fuck.
Not still farting. My God.
Oh, uh,
I am
but
so sorry, y'all. Shit. I'm still farting.
I, beans do be good. Beans do be good. I have not used that ham hock. I like two things, and I don't know if this is one might be ghetto to some people, but I either use smoked turkey meat or I use that pork salt. That black of pork salt, you better not put no seasoning on them beans because you're gonna stroke the fuck out. You
Yeah, well, yeah, with the whole fucking block of salt pork. Shit, the fuck? My God. When I make my beans, I usually use neck bones or ham hocks. I use turkey, but turkey too motherfucking healthy, and you gotta cook that shit for too long.
I love
I
that stuff.
I like smoked turkey too, but I really like smoked turkey when I make greens. And I really need to go pour more greens up on my. I'm gonna bring you some greens this weekend when I do this show because I got this garden is growing so crazy.
That's a
I got
blessing.
to get rid of these greens. But
It's a
when I make my greens, I usually use smoked turkey. But when I make my beans, I'm for sure using neck bones or ham hocks, smoked ham hocks. I'm I love cooking, y'all. Like I literally hate leftovers. Like my husband will eat it, okay, boom. Me, I ain't eating that shit. If I gotta eat leftovers, I'm going to give me a salad or something.
Good tip on that. On that, you dropping the salt park and what you use, salt park and what you use now. That's good tip. Good tip. Thank you. Um, I tell you what.
Okay, yeah, sorry, fine sausage wing. I'm gonna try that. I had sausage in my beans one time
Hmm.
because somebody just had some soul beans, and it was black eyed peas, sausage, green pepper, red peppers, cabbage. I think I don't know, but that shit was good as fuck.
Well, I know I already make a bad mac and cheese. Like my mac and cheese.
Nah, okay. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna see if I can freeze bag you some for October. I'm gonna look up some shit or tell me how to do it, and I'll bring you some greens too.
Y'all
Shit.
take us through the apocalypse. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm gonna get some greens on the plane, sir. They greens. Shit.
my God. But I'm gonna have to go get some real crab meat, like not no imitation. Get some shrimp and stuff, and make some seafood mac and cheese. Make that shit do what it do. You know.
That lobster mac be so fucking good.
Mm-mm. Man, what in the world? Now I'm being assaulted. Now,
I fucked the whole trip up. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna have to probably see because I'll just mail you some. Hell, I'll freezer bag some and ship them because that probably gets to you faster anyway. Put that shit right through USPS. Go ahead and send these fucking collard greens through the mail. That's so ghetto. Oh my God. I could not imagine somebody sending me 10 pounds of greens through the mail. Shit. Could you imagine opening up a box of greens?
might as well because they you
Fuck.
Amazon it. Shit.
The way the world is going, fuck it. Greens on the way. Hell.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that is
Yeah.
so funny.
Ooh,
Oh my God.
my
This is
God.
why you gotta know how to cook. $25.
Yeah, at this point, if they charging $25, at this point, it's safe to say you being robbed. I wouldn't even. No.
Nah, we don't want her to get started on that fucking parking for football. Them motherfucking people getting robbed.
Huh?
$100 to park in the 6-car
Ooh,
parking lot in LA for football parking.
they parked $100.
Yes, she said, and that was just preseason parking. This wasn't even because when I go out there for that Lions game, shit, park. Hell, I ain't leaving. Shit, if I'm walking, in that case, huh?
$100. You know what? At that point, you have an Uber drop you off and then pick you up because $100.
a
Oh,
hundred dollars.
we
Who the
can't be.
fuck paying that?
You can't be doing that. Or you got to get a hotel by that venue. Your hotel need to be like.
Nigga, my hotel is a little bit by the venue, and they said the goddamn shit is an hour away. My bad. I'm coming back to Atlanta. I'm gonna come see, and we gonna hang out. I'm coming to hang out with everybody. I'm gonna just go on a world tour to visit all my friends. I'm coming to see you. I promise.
Park at the car shop when they. Yeah, see, at that point, I'm cussing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Like you get all the way out here to go to this venue, whether it
Mm-mm.
be football, concert, or whatever, and your minimum parking is over $100.
Mm-mm. You know what? For whatever, all that shit, I can go ahead and YouTube me a game. I just pick a random one to watch that bitch.
Not
And
a
I can go,
random one.
yeah, and I can go ahead and make me a playlist. You know what I'm saying? On this bitch one time
What?
and make my own concert. Cause see,
For
one thing,
that point, I'm like, Diddy, walk to Brooklyn and get me some cheesecake. I'ma just walk. Like I don't give a fuck how far it's gonna be. Let me see how far away I am so I know what time to fucking get there. Cause I'd rather spend my money on the alcohol on the inside of the venue. So if I gotta give me $100 beer, I would rather have me $100 beer than a fucking $100 parking spot. And that's just facts. So
you can keep both them motherfuckers for $100. That's how I feel about that shit. That
shit.
funky ass parking spot. Shove it, shove them. Shove
Right. She talking about they local and they said what the fuck.
'em. That sounds
That's
crazy.
inflation.
100.
My God, yeah, and this is LA. This is
I,
LA.
you know what? That's like calling me out my name or something. Matter of fact, no, because that you calling me
That's why I said $100 beer.
like, oh my god.
And that shit like that bring the cheap out of you. You ever been somewhere
I've been
and
cheap.
they gave you like the price and you was like, me, I contemplate groceries, even though I'm at that bitch every day and I should know the price of everything. I still act confused when I get to the motherfucking register. And I bullshit you not. Anybody who have ever been out to the grocery store with me will tell you. If you got to swipe that bitch across that thing more than twice, I tell all my cashiers, if it don't ring up, it's free. Okay, like everybody always look at me like something's wrong with me. And it should be funny. Like I fuck with all my cashiers the same way, but I be dead ass. Like if that shit don't scan, and very few cashiers have said fuck it. Yeah, but I tell them all, if don't keep on trying to scan that shit, that's a blessing. Put it in the bag. Shit, put it in the bag.
You said melodies from heaven rain down on me. My God.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
sour on me, hell, because
You
hell,
pray.
I need it. And it's everything is going up. I went to the fresh meat market the other day, and the price for a pound of chicken wings, it was like four something for 1 pound. I
What the
said,
fuck?
damn, I don't even eat that one piece of the wing. Cut that part off and fucking scale that shit. The fuck? Because I don't even need this part. I cut that off anyway. The fuck?
I do too. I got them scissors, cut them holes right on off of there. Me
Yeah,
don't need.
don't even fucking weigh that part. We don't even eat it. Shit.
Man, you
And
know what?
here she goes telling her husband earlier, when we come to the end of the world, I ain't got enough chickens over here to feed the world. I can't believe you said that to him.
Honey, that's a.
That's a sale.
Well, you know what, honey? If we tripping, it's time to go ahead and go on the
Yeah, you
guy.
got to move from ragged.
It's
It's
I'm
time to-
get me. If I'm tripping, if that's a high price, that means you saying you seen worse. And if whatever fuck you seeing is something I don't want to see, so God can come on ahead and take me. I'm ready to go.
I would never
I
live in California. If you
listen,
paying more than $4 a pound for some chicken wings,
listen,
whew,
listen. Lord, hear me now. I don't even have to pack a bag. I'm straight right now. I'm ready. Take me as I am. Because what I'm not trying to do is fuck with them prices. Okay.
you going to heaven with a suitcase?
Oh, I'm ready to go. And I'm gonna be down like, damn, look at that gas going up. Damn, look at that meat going up. I ain't got to pay none of that. They playing. They playing.
I'm I'm good. I can't. I as much as I love to cook, shit.
Why he ain't shut this door? He
I almost didn't even get them oxtails I got the other day. They was inflation. But I said, you know what? Oxtails is hot anyway, and I got this taste for some. I'm gonna
ooh,
go
they
ahead
so
and they is good, honey. I'm gonna go ahead and put me up some oxtails and make some gravy. And I think I'm gonna make some of that ignorant ass rice.
you know what? To be honest with you, with one thing about oxtails, I will admit they are very tasty, but I have to block out what they truly are because I feel guilty eating them. You know what I'm saying? I
The
really do.
tail.
Yeah, I feel guilty. I do.
I mean, it's no different than eating a steak. It's all the part of the damn motherfucker's
I
body.
know, but at this point,
It's good to me.
it's
I
really
eat it all. Shit.
hard.
I was raised by my grandma. I was very much so northern country. So I eat it all. I eat pig's feet. That shit's so good. My God. It's greasy as fuck, but I remember one of my grandma's last days, rest in peace. She had me outside this old people building with the smallest motherfucking grill one can have, barbecuing her some fucking pig's feet. I was so fucking mad, dog. Like, I was fucking livid. Like, why are we doing this? And I think what pissed me off more about it, it was hot as fuck. And I'm out here doing this for my grandma. I don't quite want to fucking tell her no, but I don't want to be doing this shit. And for anybody who knows pig feet, these motherfucking pig feet was literally on this grill like frying because pig feet is so greasy. So the grease was like dripping into the coals and it was causing a fire.
Honey, are you punking me?
No, this is I ain't telling these stories to be so these people can feel. So remember that one girl was on here talking about how bad she felt for me. Oh,
Yeah.
what was I telling? Oh, that story about that change my mama dropped on that table at the Golden Corral. But yeah, yeah. I grew up in a lot of trauma, very much so. But I've made it this far. Shit. At this point, are they on your grass? Shit.
You know, it and the thing is like people really don't understand how the shit I be talking about is shit I'm really in real life witnessing. Like that's why I say what I say because I've observed the shit. I know what's going on. I know what's
We ain't talking about shit we said we was gonna talk about.
no, we've been talking shit and talking about food. Ooh, that shit I was gonna tell you earlier.
Oh my God. About Big G. Oh shit.
Oh my god, moving right along, honey.
Let me go get this inhaler. I can still hear you.
Not you gotta get your inhaler, honey.
I know. I got a few breaths. Shit.
Honey,
Oh my goodness.
this
Oh,
is
I gotta go cut my porch light on.
what?
Oh my God. Doctor, why you didn't remind me? Oh my God.
Happening, honey.
I had to go cut on my porch light.
I mean, what is kids about to come get some candy or some shit? What the
You
porch
never
light?
know. I don't
No,
know. Shit, Lloyd want to cut the porch light on. Shit.
this ain't Halloween. Ain't no trick or treat. What the fuck the porch light on for? Let me turn. No, see what I'm saying? See that you got unnecessary shit running that you gotta pay for. Turn this motherfucking light off. It costs. I don't care if it's 2 cents.
Mm. Tell this goddamn story
What story?
about Big G.
Yeah. It's just a lot going on, and it's just I love my life. You know, it's just everybody around me got a very interesting story and they got a lot of shit going on, and it's just like I don't know how all of these people is in my life, and I don't know how everybody is ridiculous to the from the person that sell me my car to my friends to it's just like everybody is very ridiculous.
Your friend.
Yes, honey.
I ain't ridiculous. I'm far from shit.
Where in the world is Carmen Diego?
Honey, right.
Cause you tripping, okay?
Who?
And if we can find her, we can find the truth of why you just told that lie that you ain't ridiculous. What?
The devil be so busy in these lives because I am perfectly fine. But go ahead with your
And I
story.
and so I am too.
Are you ridiculous?
Yeah.
Honey, you want me to be honest? Because
Okay.
you really be rubbing off on me.
Oh. Whew.
Not you about to have a heart attack. Whew. Tell your story about Big G.
Big
I know Big G.
turn for owl. Whew.
Whew. Oh, I can't see nothing. Let me stop crying.
Listen, to be honest though, I gotta tell you, I got to tell you off. I got to tell you. You know,
Okay, y'all. So we can't hear the story. The story for Big G gonna be next week. when we can sugarcoat things. I gotta get the true version before we can get the maybe Big G might be watching one day and we don't want anything that may offend someone. Cause we just be on here having girl talk with y'all. This is really how we be on the phone, just to be honest. It's
That
like
we.
having the phone conversation.
Oh my god. What Byron say? Y'all on there talking shit.
Right, like we don't talk about other stuff. It don't be other stuff to talk about sometimes. Shit. Especially when what we're all witnessing on this live ourselves. Like, I mean, the whole time it's been fuckery in the background. It's not. It's like it comes to our doorstep.
Yeah,
Shit.
dude. And this is what I'm telling you. Like this shit come to me, and so I know I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, honey, because my surroundings support it. My surroundings supports the
Damn,
most.
maybe I should move downtown in the heart of the stadiums to see what kind of fuckery come my way in sports.
My God.
Oh no.
I don't know what we need. You know how we got Captain J's at the corner? We need a Mexican restaurant at the corner too.
How about they had a JJ's in Atlanta?
Hmm.
I was so blew the fuck back when I saw JJ's Fish and Chicken. I said, damn, y'all have made it to Atlanta. So much so that Lloyd never even heard of such business. I was like, dog, you literally, and to be honest, they don't have shit like that in Saginaw. Like, these people would literally open up a U buy we fry in Saginaw and clean up. Like,
Baby,
man.
that JJ, my dad loves that bitch.
I love JJ's. The only thing I don't love about the You Buy You fries, because I love JJ's. That was my very first love. Actually, I love the original Captain J's too. The one on Plymouth, and like off Greenfield. It was on Greenfield, like off Plymouth. That's the original Captain J's. That bitch sold everything. Not you can get some cold spaghetti in that bitch, like all like these new Captain J's is not like the original. Nothing wrong with it. Got to franchise out. Fuck it. But I
Plymouth and
used to
Green,
grow up. Yes, it was. That shit was good as fuck though. Like
I get it.
I
I
ain't
ain't
even
trying
gonna lie. They had a every hood spot. Like hood spots are so questionable, y'all. But they got some good food. The best hood food to me, though, for real, and I'm not even fronting is Chinese food. Like you get the best fucking Chinese food in a place that looks very much like you should not have walked in that bitch. Like the door be dirty as fuck, the fucking floor be nasty, the bulletproof glass behind that bitch be trifling. Them motherfuckers talk so ghetto like, but that food, I don't know if it's a black person back there cooking or what, but that's the best fucking Chinese food I've ever had. I never had good Chinese food in the suburbs. All questionable places that serve Chinese food has never fucking failed me. Like, I don't know why I prefer eating in the hood, but I do. And it's something about that kind of shit. And I know, I don't think it so much so bothers my husband, but I know a lot of times he probably think like something is really fucking wrong with her because I just prefer the hood. Like if that shit don't look like I shouldn't eat there, I don't want it. Like if we not going to a place and you got the question being in that parking lot, it might not be good. Shit.
you know what, to be honest, like I'm not trying to go nowhere I gotta be strapped up for a nigga might get clapped up. Like I'm not I really like
You
to
might
stay
get
up
clapped up anywhere. That's the thing. You can be in the whitest white of towns and
it,
it could go down.
it
So
could
it's just about you got to be safe everywhere you go, but you want to eat good, right? Because
uh,
me, if I got to spend my money on this shit better make me want to go back. The
Now,
best Chinese food is on 6 Mile and Schaefer. That fucking golden bowl is so good, baby. Shit. Making
listen,
me want to come down there right now.
let me tell you about this shit. I don't know if this is petty or not, but it's a place over here called Lefty's Cheesecake. Or Cheesesteak. I'm sorry, not the cheesecake. Lefty's Cheesesteak. Don't you know
Yes,
out
the golden bowl.
there, and they charge me for mayonnaise?
Oh, on the cheesesteak? Don't it come with mayonnaise?
Right, so why you ain't charge me for the bread too then? Since we
Yeah.
paying a la carte for a
I
fucking
would have left Lefties. Fuck
listen,
that shit.
listen.
Mm-mm.
I said I'm not coming back to this bitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Damn, I think I just told too many people. My bad.
Yeah, I would have left Lefties. Fuck this food and all of this. You really want me to pay for mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise?
Like,
Yeah,
I ain't want this shit either, for real. But I don't understand how you paying for mayonnaise on a cheesesteak. Like,
yeah,
don't they come with a mayonnaise?
exactly. I don't. Why am I paying for mayonnaise at any sandwich shop, let alone a cheesesteak? Mayonnaise is standard for a cheesesteak sandwich. You charging me 50 cents for some punk ass mayonnaise, and then come out with a half full cup, and then a dude was like, let me fill the cup up all the way. He had enough sense to go and make sure it had enough mayonnaise. He was gonna give me a little speck of mayonnaise. Are you
And how much you had to pay for that?
It was 50 cents.
I wouldn't even used it. I would have just went on ahead and went somewhere else. I was in Atlanta at the Five Guys, and I got a hot dog in that bitch that was so fucking good. It had like onions, ketchup, mustard. I don't know, that bitch was good. I got on that boat, baby, and ate that hot dog and then fries. I ain't even know them burgers at Five Guys already be good, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try something different. And I had that hot dog.
Well,
I like them hot dogs at Sam's too. You ever had it at Sam's?
mm-mm, mm-mm.
Ain't nothing like them hot dogs that was at them Home Depots though.
Now, yes, that was so and fucked that all the way up.
They need to bring
All
them back. Hey, Mike Jones. They need to bring them Home Depot hot dog trucks back for sure.
they do, but they probably not. I used to get that sausage, and then
That
I
Polish sausage
realized that chili is actually good on that boy.
on the Polish sausage. I ain't never had that. I'm gonna have to try that.
Honey, I don't. I whipped that. That sausage was crazy.
I
That
don't care for Sonic, but they got a place out here that's similar. They don't roll up on skates though, but the people come out to your car, take your order, and serve you. And I go there and get me a good sausage. I get me a good Polish sausage with some sauerkraut.
hmm Yeah, I like Sonic slushes, but it ain't no. It's never on my to go to listy. I don't really like fast food like that. Like I like more stuff like Penn Station or some shit like that, or deli or something like that. But yeah, I don't like. Let me go ahead to Murder King. I don't Murder King.
Shit, me, I'm out there at KFC as much as I can. Once they drop that chicken sandwich, I probably done had at least one chicken sandwich every week. And I try to get two at least, because it's been a while. Actually, I ain't had a KFC chicken sandwich in a couple of days, and I probably should go tomorrow. To be honest, I think my last chicken sandwich was damn, it was a while. It's been about a week now. I gotta go get me one tomorrow.
You
Oh no, we had chicken sandwiches, I think Monday. Yeah, actually I had a chicken sandwich Monday.
you fooling.
Yeah.
I had a chimichanga today. Shouldn't ate none of that shit, and it was good.
Yes, honey. I'm sorry. I got to get me that fucking chicken sandwich is something else. That piece of chicken that's on that sandwich is the most blessed piece of chicken that has ever come across KFC. And I don't even know if they cooking that damn chicken sandwich with them 14 herbs and spices. They have got to have added a different recipe because I've never tasted chicken that come out of KFC so blessed. I feel like God himself every time somebody give me one of them chicken sandwiches. It's like he just inserts the most humble favor one could have in a sandwich. I've never been let down yet.
So, honey, you think it's blessed with the River Jordan? What the
It
fuck is
gotta be something totally in that sandwich. And I wonder if this is how people felt about that Popeyes chicken sandwich. Because again, I ain't never had it. I had a half a piece, um, and I didn't even like the piece I had. So I
all
don't know,
Popeyes?
but that
That one,
KFC sandwich.
all Popeyes ain't created equal. That one on 12 and Telegraph was slapping. That fucking sandwich was slapping. But I've had ones other places like, quit playing, quit fucking playing with me. So
I ain't been to Popeyes in so long since they came out with that chicken sandwich because the lines be so long. The lines was already long,
Popeyes.
but them fucking lines be ridiculous. I used to murder them shrimp and chicken boxes.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck, them chicken boxes were so good. That's when I had worked the high life when I was always like on the go working. And I think when I had stayed with you and shit, I was always eating out. Now that I have to be an adult and live for myself, I cook a lot. Especially having a husband. Side note real fast for some of us out here that's in relationships, especially when you working on being a wife. You have got to cook for that man. This man is not gonna be with you if you out here making shit out the box. Just to be honest, and some men they work with you and shit like that. Like, yeah, my boo be working and shit like that. She trying, but for real, you gotta cook. You gotta follow recipes. Ask some of your friends that can cook. The worst thing about black people though, when you ask black people about a recipe, we never know. You know what I'm saying? You just shake the seasoning into your liking, for real. But you got to figure it out. And the way to figure it out is get a fucking recipe and make it your own. Stop. Y'all, we just got to do better. And some of y'all men have got to cook too. My husband do cook breakfast. He would cook dinner if I allowed him to. But I'm not eating that shit and I refuse to feed it to my kid. So he don't cook dinner. But if he could, he'd do some things. He got a specialty. Actually, my husband do make the tacos. That's his thing. He loves tacos. I let him make it. But after that, y'all gotta go ahead and cook. No, these new dudes, they do care. That's the thing. They don't care because they feel like they gotta be out there in the streets. But when they ready to come home and be with a lady, they really do want to be with a lady. They don't want to be out here with no motherfucking hamburger helper ass bitch. Shit. And I do like hamburger helper, but not every week.
Lord hamburger.
Yeah.
Hamburger.
Right. Because I ain't eating that shit. Right. And then I gotta feed it to my kid. No. And there's some people out here. I know some older people that be like, I just don't cook. Like, how? Like, how you old and you don't cook? Like, at what point was you gonna say, damn, let me learn how to make a good, proper grilled cheese sandwich or something? Like, shit, this shit don't make no sense. Like, how you still not making macaroni and cheese? Like,
I
you
think
know,
I don't understand that not knowing how to cook. Um,
not at all, ladies. Shit.
but at the same time, I think so many people are so delusional. They think they just got it like that to where they don't have to cook. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't cook, then you need to be able to afford the proper nutritionist, someone who's gonna cook you healthy meals every day. And
Exactly.
so if you ain't got that kind of money, your money ain't long like that. Why you don't know how to cook?
Right. And the way the world is moving, they making everything Like in a minute, you gonna find houses, these new build houses not even gonna be built with stoves. You got air fryers, electric grills, motherfucking quesadilla makers, deep fryers, motherfucking waffle makers, dehydrators,
Yeah, but
pressure cookers, slow cookers, like everything. You're not gonna need a stove. So if you really don't know how to cook and you don't come from a long line of cooks in the family of motherfuckers who cooked all your life, these kids is gonna be doomed. To be honest, and Poe Madison, I don't even know what side of the fence she gonna fall on because I be so stressed out when I have to try to have her come in there with me. We baking and shit, baking from scratch, and she got to keep asking me questions and shit, or then she not paying attention. So then you just got to go. I'll let you know when the shit is done. So at this point, Lord, give me some patience so I can go ahead and teach my daughter how to cook because if not, she gonna be with some old dumb ass, you know. Boom. Then what? And it's crazy because you got a lot of these relationships you see nowadays, and these men they work all day, then come home and cook. Like what? I be so shocked to know that it's like relationships out here where the men really be like primary cooks. Like, so you're not even gonna try? Like, damn. And I'm not for gender roles. That's one thing I don't believe in. Like, let's all do something. Shit. And that's cool. If you got a good cooking man, good. Shit. I'm not
I,
even mad at you.
I
But
the roles because I'm not about to get up under my car as no lady. However, my
no,
husband.
me not. Me either.
So
I'm not either. Mm-mm. And some shit you really shouldn't do when you got a man at home and shit like that. But I just feel like when women just don't try, that's really, really be. Damn, not your grandma from Louisiana. Oh, your husband, grandma from Louisiana. Now he got all of the recipes. Damn, I'm about to be in his inbox tonight. Like, let me get your best recipe for some blackened catfish. Shit. It's something about when you go to fucking Louisiana. When
you,
we went to New Orleans, that was the most fun shit. That food was something else. We got to go back.
it was
We got to go back, dog.
that food in my spirit.
Damn, so do he be cooking that country food? Shit.
I mean,
Damn. My God.
it's so, but you know what's so crazy too? You be thinking like, traditionally, like a man would not be wanting to sit up and lay up with a trifling ass woman.
Oh, now she couldn't cook. And she was from Louisiana. What the fuck? I didn't even read that.
Mm. Well,
I feel like that Annalise Keaton fucking when she got her suitcase and got the fuck up from that table. That's how I feel right now. Like, how the fuck you just don't know how to cook from there?
I don't know. I feel like Annalise didn't know how to cook though. For real, for real. Now that you bring her up in contest, did they ever show her like being a cook? Cause she just
Annalise was too busy trying to figure out how to get them away from murder, how to get them off. Okay, she didn't have time to cook. Shit,
he said
none of
hot.
them hot dogs and
Oh God, oh have mercy.
how.
No, that
That's not a thing.
you
You know
know
what? I don't even want to hear about that. That is crazy. Could you imagine being from New Orleans and going to somebody's house that's from there and they can't cook? The way that food was,
honey. Listen, I see the older we get, the more foolishness is really possible and really exists. And Lord have mercy. We gonna have to keep.
oh, I got a special going on, y'all, on my OnlyFans. I'm about to make an OnlyFans that's going on from now to October. What's the date? October 1st? I don't know, but you
What?
can't put sexually explicit things on OnlyFans after October. So I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage. What Lil Duval say? A going out of business sale. I'm gonna go ahead and put some.
Girl, I wish you were playing. You ain't about to put shit on no girl back.
Not you said you cooked his ass right to marriage. I think that's probably how me and my husband got married for real. He said, "Shit, she get cooked. Hell, let me go ahead and stop wasting her fucking time." Shit, nothing. Yeah, you probably just gonna have to make us a nice meal when we come down there, cause it don't look like we doing too much with $100 parking. So, shit.
Honey, on one of our dates, I actually cooked for Byron. Now listen, the fuck?
Oh, one of y'all first dates?
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
On one of y'all first dates?
No, not our first date, child. But it was, it was a few dates in. I'm trying to think, but yeah, girl. Mm.
I don't think we
I,
always dated. I ain't cooked for Lloyd.
I made some chicken Alfredo. You know how like all of us think that's like some big deal or some shit. It's just chicken Alfredo. I made chicken Alfredo and some other shit. I can't remember, but yeah. My God.
That man knew then. This is my wife. It was in the Alfredo sauce. What? I don't know what's the first meal I made being in a relationship with Lloyd. Because I think too, because we had kind of both was like working at the station and stuff. So I just cooked because I had to eat. Madison had to eat and shit. So, then it went from we was like grabbing lunch on the go all the time to then I started cooking and we was taking lunch.
Mm.
So,
Honey.
okay. Enjoy your casserole, girl. Tell the fam I said, hey.
Yes, yes. It was two things we were supposed to talk about. Amber
That
Rose.
damn OnlyFans. I told you I'm constantly not about to make me one.
You went into real quick plan. So come October 1st. I think it's October 1st. This can no longer be making money off of OnlyFans doing these tricks and things. It's about to be a fucking wrap. It's about to be a lot of mad women out there.
I know they gonna have to go back to work.
Man, but can you imagine that money some of these people was getting and now they gonna have to take a L on that shit? I really hope nobody like expanded their life off of that shit. Like I hope they was putting away. Like I hope they didn't buy no house and get no car no based on no OnlyFans money. Because if they did, my God, the re
Yeah. Well, we know a few people that was probably getting bags and bullshit on this level. You know, just to be honest, trifling assholes. I mean, I wonder though, in the way it's going because remember, which isn't explicit, but K Michelle said that she was going to be putting her music exclusively on OnlyFans because she wanted people who really rocked with her to get her shit.
and I
So
think
I
that's
just
smart. That's a way of her controlling her own money through her out. Yeah.
right, but I wonder if the downfall and the backlash from the switch up will then affect that because then so many people really aren't going to OnlyFans, like, cause she can use Patreon for that as well. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be just OnlyFans.
Right. I would rather use Patreon, but
Right.
see,
Because
yeah.
I wonder if she was really just using OnlyFans because they had such a big platform anyway. So now with, people starting to be like, well, fuck OnlyFans, blah, 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 or however. I don't know. I've never subscribed to anybody's OnlyFans, so I don't know how it works. I don't know if, even if they don't just use porn, if it's something you just subscribe to, like a Patreon thing. But I don't know. But just with her saying she was going to exclusively put her new content on there, I wonder if now this is going to make her change her mind.
I don't know, but I'm like you. I ain't paying nobody's OnlyFans. I ain't paying for something I got at the crib. And you do way better.
Yeah, I'm not trying to look at no porno and shit.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Cause what do two other people getting it on got to do with me? I'm not
I
getting it.
mean, well, that's just regular porn, though. Anyway, right? You can go ahead and just get regular free porn,
Yeah,
or
you
what?
could.
Honestly, I've never even watched porn, and it was funny to me because when it was a big thing, I actually had a good friend who would be at work, like just watching porn, and this is a female, and I used to just be like, people really watch this. I think I live in a bubble, to be honest. Like, not that I think that everybody lives like me, but when I realize that people don't, I be like, shit, porn is a really big industry. Shit.
I don't
I've
know.
never been cared for this shit.
We had a computer. My dad had got us a computer back when it was Windows. It was real boxy. You flip that switch, it take a little while to, start up and all that shit. And somehow I was going through the files of that bitch and came across some porn. It was like Caucasian porn, old school, and it was black and white. And I was just watching.
Oh, not your daddy is nasty. Now he watching black and white porn. Shit.
That shit was a Turner Classic Movie porn all of a sudden.
Oh my God.
Um, I don't know. I was just looking at this shit like, really? I don't know. And I was probably in middle school, and I was just looking at it like, okay.
Mm-mm. I remember my first taste of porn. I think I was watching like some late night BET or no, it definitely wasn't late night BET. I think it was like late night HBO
Oh,
or something of that effect, like Cinemax or something. And you know how like the movies used to run until like maybe 11 or 12, and then after that shit just got real, real. I was up one day watching that shit, and then the next movie come on, and it started off so normal. And then they got to like taking their clothes off, and one thing led to another. And I was like super naive growing up. So I don't know what age I was, but I definitely was. I wasn't grown, but I should have been old enough to know what was going on. I had no clue. So I just remember seeing this shit like, what the fuck is going on here? What is this about? So after like the foreplay and like these titties is out and she might have gave a little bit of head, I'm not sure. But I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm supposed to be watching this. Like,
all that out.
I literally was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. And so I was in conversation with my brother, and my brother was so up to date. He like, yeah, that's porn. Like, this ain't nothing. And this my little brother. Well, I'm 16 months older than him. And I'm like, so you be just watching that? And so I'm asking him questions. I said, well, what were they doing? Like, yeah, I don't be afraid to admit this shit. Like, I definitely grew up naive. Like, I was literally still in high school, and I love them Disney movies and shit. I didn't live beyond my time. I definitely didn't. And I
Yeah,
really appreciate not being one of those fast teenagers because I do feel like I got to experience life wholeheartedly. Because my very first experience with porn, I was like, so what are they doing? And so much so, once I got to college and they was playing porn one day, the guys got all the girls together. So we about to have movie night, and we all show up over there, and these motherfuckers put on the porno.
that is
As
creepo.
fuck, look, but why?
Mm-mm.
Was still sitting there watching that shit like all in. And they put on porno like this white girl was fucking a horse. The horse dick came out like a fucking arm. it was just a lot. Like we was on in that shit like National Geographic. Like if you thought horse fucking porn was gonna turn us on, that was your own fault right there. But the mere fact that niggas was in that shit like it was real movie night, yeah.
Yeah, I would have had to been like, first of all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a guy that I was kicking it with. Oh shit! Before I got married, and this guy, yes, this is before I got married and before I had my first child.
Mm.
I came over and he was playing porn, and I just after that I didn't look at him the same because it was a couple few things going on in my head here. Uh, what's going on in your mind that you think that you should just come out the closet with this shit here, especially type of shit on there? And two, like I must have me fucked up, not even you, me, because I got to be sending you the wrong signal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because no, that's to me that's just not appropriate. So to say that is and for that to be on a bigger scale, like we about to have movie night and to invite young ladies over to some shit like that. I don't know. That just don't sit well with me. And I'm shocked nobody got in trouble with that shit because that don't I don't know. It don't settle well with me. I'm gonna be honest with you. That ain't cool.
Honey, that was college life for you.
I could be tripping. I might be seeing things, you know what I'm saying, the wrong way. And I acknowledge that if that's the case, then I'll be on this hill and I'll die on this hill, I guess. But um yeah, I'm not feeling that shit at all.
That was college life for you. I just was intrigued. Like, damn, this girl gonna suck this for his dick like this? It was crazy. Like,
Yeah, I'll be
she
like,
fucked the horse. That was my very first time. I didn't even know people fuck animals. I
mm,
was a little. I went to college early too. I was 17 for the whole first semester. So I was in that bitch like wide eyed, like, oh my God, like, what is this? And then, some of them girls in that room probably had about 10 sex partners at that point. And here I am, just little old naive Whitney, like, oh, she's fucking the horse. Like, not that it made me ever want to try it, of course not. It looks disgusting, but it, college, by the time I went to college, like, my very first time dabbling in the marijuana, actually, my very first time smoking was the same night as my very first time drinking. And when I tell you I lost my cell phone in my hand and then had the whole room in the uproar, honey, these are times I'll never forget about college. Like, I don't know, I just learned a lot. I
so
can't
what
wait for homecoming in October. I'm about to act a fool.
oh my god. So what you think about this whole Amber Rose thing?
Oh, I feel sorry for Amber Rose. She said the slut walk was coming back. The problem is these men.
Hey, oh.
Yep, she said today. Did you see his reply? Like he loved Amber and Amber is like his best friend and blah blah blah. Like at the moment you fell out of love, or it was that point where you didn't want to be in a relationship no more. You just wanted to fuck around. You very well should have ended that relationship. Like sometimes men do things in relationships to try to save face. Like, well, I was sneaking around talking to that bitch because I didn't want to hurt you, when all along you're hurting her anyway, because shit always comes out, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you not feeling it no more, it's okay to tell that other person. Like, the thing is, people stay in relationships trying to not hurt a person when they really hurting themselves. Like, you not happy, you don't want to be in this shit, you feel like you got to be cheating and sneaking around and all the rest of that shit. It's okay to get the fuck on.
You know,
Because now you didn't cause problems and issues for somebody else. And it's fucked up. Like, that shit with Amber Rose, to be honest, like, you don't see Amber out here always telling her business or acting a fool, being wild and all of that. So, like, what I saw yesterday, like, that literally, I felt so bad for her. I felt so bad for her.
I mean,
She had crazy ass Kanye.
when it comes to matters of the art, it's a tricky thing. But
Mm.
um, sometimes you gotta ask yourself why you keep picking interesting individuals to be with. Like, what is it about you that's attracted to these kind of people? You know what I'm saying? But in the
I
end,
think they all was different though. Like Kanye West to Wiz Khalifa,
they all cheated on her though.
right? But you, I could have the most self confidence and everything in the world. That don't mean someone's not gonna cheat on you. Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce, right?
No, but it's
So
not about that. It's just about you just gotta you gotta know who you're talking to. You gotta know the
yeah,
character.
but I that part I really don't think I'll give it to them is you. Amber Rose basically put out her own business, right? It's not like we read in the blog he was caught cheating on Amber Rose. You got to look at the catch-22. We know Carmelo Anthony was cheating on Lala because of the blogs, baby scandals, blah blah blah. One thing Amber haven't been caught up in is a scandal. So even though she's been cheated on, we have all been cheated on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying in current relationships and shit like that, but at some point in life, we have all been cheated on.
We
So
have
I can't basically, I don't want to put it out there like it's her. Because one thing I observed about Amber Rose and just all of that, you never see her caught up in a scandal in her relationships. It's not like Jada and Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? She don't have those issues. You never have read Amber Rose caught up in any kind of scandal. So it's not like she out here picking bold ass men. And if anything, like even when her and Wiz Khalifa broke up, it was never like he just cheated on her. Like to me, I thought they just agreed to go their separate ways. You know?
some came out that he supposedly did her wrong, but I say this: I'm not knocking Amber Rose. I'm not saying she's an idiot. I'm not inferring none of that. What I'm saying is this: if you think about all the guys you've ever dated, and you think about why they have ended, and if it was anything crazy that they did, if you really think about who they were in the entirety from the beginning to end, you will realize their actions wasn't shocking. But see, what we do is we turn blind eyes to shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not necessarily blaming her, but we can't in no situation can we put our hands up and say I have nothing to do with this. It was all the other person, because if you continue to do that, you'll never learn. You got to realize how to take accountability in some way. It's not to say that you all wrong.
But how do you take accountability if they cheating on you? Like I'm sure, okay, maybe it's something that we don't know that she was doing. Maybe she dressed cute for the internet, but bummy for her men. Who knows? Because we don't see that. Again, it's we only get the Amber Rose with Khalifa, her new dude, all of that from what we see. So I can't take a step into her relationships because from some way she do keep quiet. But in our situations, like yes, you said we can look at that. But how do we justify like me? I never did anything to be cheated on. Like I think that I was like a really good um,
But that's
girlfriend, but
me. You're thinking that I'm saying it's something she's doing to deserve it. I'm not saying that. It's
no,
people.
you saying that who she picking.
You gotta
But I'm
pay.
saying how do you know?
You
How
gotta
do
know.
you see that?
It's called discernment, and you build that
But
over.
how do you when do you know when a person show you they cheating? Because they've been together for a long ass time. Like she was with Wiz Khalifa for a long ass time and Kanye West for a long ass time. So when did the cheating start? Like, was you cheated on in the very beginning and turned a blind eye? And then these motherfuckers was just like, fuck it, I'ma just run with it. You know, like to me, like what how do you supposed to know these things? Like what do you pick up on? Because it had I picked up on, I would be treated like such in the beginning. I would have never kept talking to somebody just being me, you know.
I think I don't know. I just know that I've learned to, after dealing with foolishness, you kind of just learn. I don't know. I think it's something either you kind of had a discernment for, or you just still got to build it. But yeah, but in no way am I knocking Amber Rose. Is what I'm saying. In short, I'm just saying, in every situation though, we do have to just examine things to learn and grow from it.
I
That's
think
all.
it's just gonna be hard from her from here. No. Like
Well,
it's gonna
she,
be super hard for her from here because she get with these men, she had these kids, you know, she
yeah,
in these long term relationships and now it's not working for her. Like that's gotta be super hard and emotional for her, like moving on because then it's gonna be, well, how do I know this not about to be another 6, 7 years with you and then boom the same thing, you know?
right.
I think that's something that we all battle with though, like friends, foe, whatever, like any kind of relationship. It's something that we all really deal with. I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for these men, some of them, but like his response, talking about she his best friend and all of that, like in those situations, both men and women should learn when to end things. Like I would rather you hurt my feelings now and be real with me and just tell me that the love is lost, you know, things have changed, blah, 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 then to be humiliated and cheated on and everything down the line. And then boom, because like Amber Rose said, and the same thing with Erica Mena, like, you know, he's in this
Hmm.
relationship. Like, these are people in the public eye heavy. You know what I'm saying? Not, okay, well, you might just be on a reality TV show and have this little small role, blah, blah, blah. But like, these are women that's literally always in the blogs. So
No,
you know
huh?
what you were saying?
No, I was about to say something about Erica Mena. You brought that up. I was going to say about in the comments. Now, this is what kind of threw me for a loop. Now, I'm all about accountability, but this threw me for a loop. They was talking about how, but no, Safari had to leave because Erica was in there clowning this, that, and the third. By this point, Erica is fed up. She just wants to be heard. Like,
Yeah, she's showing out to get attention
yeah, like
in
she,
her marriage.
you know
But
what I
these you can literally decipher between comments for people who's been married, people who you like. You can tell comments from that when you read shit like that.
mean? Yeah, like, what? This fool dipped. It's the same old shit. Like he didn't already talk to us. They gotta be doing this for TV because it's just too outrageous. Like
Yeah,
it's blatantly disrespectful.
disrespectful.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And the only way I could see you could be blatantly disrespectful like that, and you really got to like have no care about that person, no regard, and you really got to be a selfish person, or you doing it for TV because I don't understand such blatant disrespect. What?
yeah,
Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, I don't know.
yeah,
Go, I don't understand it. I don't understand it to get it for to go through that for a check, and I don't understand it if it's real. So either way, I'm lost
yeah. I'm
because
not doing shit for likes,
yeah,
especially in my household because at some point I'ma just smack the shit out of you anyway because you took it too far. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like,
why put
so
up?
that's where, yeah, like I don't. I don't know. I think sometimes like exploit your family and shit like that. Like some shit, friends and stuff like that. Like you say a little too much shit or whatever. Like I don't got time. I ain't never said shit on none of these lives, none of these shows I done did through Shade and Shenanigans or anything you have heard on Sports Talk that no one in my life could back up and say or stand behind when it comes to me. And that's facts. Like, I'll never do anything or say anything for the likes of somebody else. I don't give a fuck who agrees with me or don't agree with me or whatever, because my opinion is my opinion. Do I think that everything I say is right? No, it's always room to learn and grow. But I'm never going to be outrageous and go over the top and say or do anything that I feel like I would have to backtrack and regret. Like, oh, maybe, no, fuck all that.
Yeah. Shannon, that brother Polite's thing, I saw it. Like I read the title, but I didn't investigate any further to even talk about it. I'm not well versed in the brother Polite business.
Yeah, I don't even know what Brother Polite is.
Yeah,
You will have to send it to me.
So
Maybe we'll talk about it on Saturday at Shady Shenanigans, Shanny, because I've been so busy today between sports talk, trying to gather some shit for y'all today, because I took yesterday off. I was under the weather. So I
mm,
ain't even
mm.
been up on nothing, Shanny. I'm sorry. But send it to me, inbox it to me, and I'll get up on it because you know Shady Shenanigans is in a couple days. I'm so ready for Shady Shenanigans, honey, and I don't even know what the fuck we're gonna be shady about.
I don't know, but I hope my daughter takes that hair down because I gotta wash it and have it ready to be braided. This is
When
this.
she go back to school? You don't know? Next week or the week after next?
I
When
couldn't
she
hear.
go back to school?
Oh, the 30th. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you because somebody sped off.
Oh.
I had the
Yeah,
music.
I'm gonna get sis hair braided probably next week or by next weekend because she go back to school on the 30th too. Why the fuck they got picture day on the 31st?
Yeah, they
That's
fool.
too much. That's too fucking much. But it works for me because that makes me know for sure her hair will be done because it'll be back to school.
Maybe that's why they doing it. That's a thought.
No, they always have school pictures. Like I think when she went back to school last week, that shit was like right. I mean, last year that shit was like right there. She go back to school on the 30th too.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. She want these knotless braids.
Mm-hmm. Oh Lord.
But if her daddy don't end up finding somebody to do it for her, I'm probably just gonna run her up there to my Africans in Hazel Park and have them do her hair. Or I would do her hair like this, but she be playing with your girl. Like I can't do no little fake dread.
Oh my God.
She probably will end up having her hair like this throughout school at one point, but I'm so fucking tired. I'm not even prepared for back to school, to be honest. I spent 60 fucking dollars,
Who you about to stress me out? Oh Lord.
60 something dollars on notebooks, folders, paper. I got a scientific calculator, some pens, some pencils, some fucking bras, and some socks. I ain't even get panties. And that shit came up to like 60 some dollars at Maya. I'm like, what the fuck happened to when notebooks was 12 cents? Like, where where them sales at? Or did I miss that or some shit? I don't know, but I was stressed out at that register. So much so that the lady at Meyer looked at me like I was stroking the fuck out. She asked me, was I okay? And I wanted to tell her no. I really wasn't, but just go ahead and take it off this fucking card right here. Hell. You know how we get to the fucking register and always act like our card might not work? Shit. Just see if it's on this one. Fuck.
Man, that's crazy. Oh my God, these moths, honey. I need a pack of mothballs out here on the porch. Shit. This motherfucker's fooling. But what we did about an hour and a half, didn't we?
I think we did 10:45. It's 8:45.
Because Byron, he gotta go to bed. I'm out here
Now he
loud.
ready for you to tuck him in.
Honey,
Go tuck that man in, girl.
he's ready to bed, honey.
Go ahead and put him to sleep.
You is stupid.
Here I come.
Stupid.
All
You
right, y'all. Good night, though. I'm
stupid.
about to go ahead and clean this kitchen up. Take this deep fryer on downstairs and shit.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, honey. I'm gonna have to tell you about that story in a bit.
Yes, call me tomorrow morning and tell
Okay.
me about it.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.